Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Windrose. Yes, I'm sick, but I have to make videos, so let's go! Today's video is about quality of life inside this hellish, nightmarish, grinding, Dark Souls-ish game. So the first thing first, look, your well-rested buff that you're getting from comfort, everybody knows almost what it is, but let me tell you this. Doing the side quests actually allows you to get a lot of things done much faster. Why? Because when you're doing the quest, you will actually acquire some, let's say, discoveries, you will do whatever, but blueprints are the thing that you get the most from the side quests, and by side quests, I mean all of the interactable, let's say, events and so on that you have on the map. So most of them have it. Side quests also give you the things that you can actually use for your comfort level. When you come to your comfort level, if you see the decoration section, this is a section that is actually related to that. You only need one piece of everything there, except for trophies. Each of these trophies actually provides an independent amount of comfort to your base. So look, I have one of each just hanging out from this wall, plus the decorations that the game gives you, and over time they have actually made sure that you do not get all of them, and there's like small tricks to it. If you just check all of these, I do not possess all of the decoration sets and the bonuses right now, by the way. Let me tell you that, even though I'm at 25. Look, each of these is providing one comfort, but just putting one seat, doesn't matter if it's this, if it's that, whatever, just one seat will provide the full comfort level of the seating decoration, okay? So you only need one. The rest of them are literal decorations. Like, I have, like, look, 6 logs. Each of them gives one comfort. This gives one, but all of these just count as one. So you don't need to actually put all of these there. You just need one from each category, except the trophies. It goes for each and every single one of these, but there's a small trick to that as well. Because if you go down over the course of time, you will actually get some new categories if you're doing the quests and you're making progress through the side quests. So, for example, you will not get food displays like naturally. You will get them from the quests that you're doing, from the side events that you're doing. So you will have to actually do those. And it is not just for the decorations as well. Like, you have to do the side quests, because nothing matters more about doing damage than leveling up your character, not because of the stats, because just the level itself. If your character is just too much lower level than your enemy, 3 levels to be specific, you will do like 80%, 75% damage to them only. So it's a good thing always to do those side quests. And aside from those, look, I got the fireplaces as well. So if look, I don't even have a chimney. I added a chimney. Look at my comfort level. See, it went to 27. You do not even need for them to actually make sense. You just need them around, okay? So you can actually increase it. You can go up to 40 minutes, 45 minutes-ish if you have everything. But as long as they look good. That is, for example, like, yeah, let me just put one here. There you go. I have that. It serves no purpose at all, but it gave me more comfort. Now I will have even a longer duration for, see, the timer, it went on 40 because I decreased it by removing that. Now I'm on 27. So that's all about it. Each of these, by the way, provide different levels of comfort. If you look at the tooltip, for example, look, these all give 1. These all give 2. These are 1, 1, 1, 1, and it keeps going on and on and on. And there is also this section. From this section here, you get the tent as a starter. Let's say place of, let's say placing your respawn point. But, well, look at this thing. The comfort level of the beds is 2. This one is 1. So one of the things that you will have to do, you get this very, very early in the game. You make it with seashells and so on, as you can see it. Like one of the things when you start the game, I saw a few players keeping this pedestal, just destroy it and make the new bed so you get the 2 comfort bonus. You will get the other comfort bonus too, but well, why do you need 2 beds and 2 respawn points in your, let's say, base? Just put it there. And if you're like me, you don't have enough time to make a full base since the game is started, because, well, you have a full-time job, you have to go to school, you have a thesis to write, you have children to take care of. This house that the game actually provides to you, this thing is amazing. Just having like 3, 4, 5 of it. And by the way, don't forget to build like this. Yeah, pressing Q actually allows you to change the direction of your camera, sticky, and play on 15. 15 is really good. Yeah, and this house, this little house here, is one of the most advanced things that the game actually gives to you. This saves you so much time. Like, do you see all of these structures that I have that need roofing, whatever, and etc. Just placing 3 of these houses. I actually counted, okay, how many I would need. 3 of the same of this house can actually get everything that you need inside of it. So let's say side by side you put just 3 of these houses. Now you will actually get everything that you needed inside these with roofs. Merchants need roof. Sometimes these buildings actually need roof. So instead of like making all of this, all of that, or a pyre, let's say for your ship and so on, but it looks really good. Designing in this game gives me chills, but I still don't have the time for it. But anyways, yeah, this house is another great thing that the game actually provides to you. Use it. It is fantastic. I will remove these later. I will not be engaging in that combat versus resources right now. It will take like a half an hour to destroy those. And by the way, don't forget, like the other games, like this game also has a weight system. This is actually a good thing to show here. See, like when you have a structure like this, you do not really need to remove everything about it. You just need to remove the things that are keeping a hold of it, and bingo, there you go. See that? It was a good thing that this was not in the in the guide that I was trying to make, but yeah, now you see, it was a good thing that this happened. Actually, I could show you the balance and weight system in this game too. So if you are not sure that you will keep the building or not, build it a little bit higher up than the seafloor, or let's say the ground floor, so I can easily just remove it. These are the things that you can do in your base. And why did I talk this much about comfort level? Because, ladies and gentlemen, you will spend 30 minutes fighting in this game. You're going to spend 1.5 hours farming. So that comfort level is one of the best things that you can get. Yeah, it's the best thing you can get. And from crafting menu, do not underestimate the power of the bonfire. The bonfire cannot be placed too close to the others, okay? But look, I can just make it here right now because it's out of that white zone. If you just get out of it, it's done. And the thing about the bonfire is, if you do not want enemy spawns in your island, you can use this everywhere. You can even use this as a trick to actually remove all of the enemies inside the islands. But there's one thing. Nothing respawns inside a bonfire range. For example, if you want to have an easier time just running from here to here, if you want to farm it, you can basically place bonfires all the way over here until here. And, well, you can just run over the bonfires and nothing will actually, like, even touch you briefly. But you will have to kill the enemies at least once so they do not respawn inside that zone. They do not prefer to get inside the bonfire zone. But, well, you will have to slay them at least one time so they reset. So that's another use for the bonfire. It's not just for base making, it's an exploit that you can use for going around easily. But remember, nothing and nothing, absolutely nothing respawns inside the bonfire range. Even the seashells don't. So be careful about that one. You do not want to place a bonfire inside your base. And another thing that you can actually use that is very beneficial inside any and every single one of the buildings. Lighting. Yeah, lighting in this game sucks. Don't use lamps. Why would you use lamps? You can literally build these things everywhere, almost. So if you're trying to, for example, like light up just anything inside a cave or in a road, just make the floor standing torches. Look, see? We can go all the way, all the way, all the way. But here, it's not in my proximity, so it's not actually catching it. Let me do this. And for cutting, good thing that we're here as well. Use your middle mouse for cutting these. It's much more efficient. Dodo, I swear, this is not the time. Yeah, you better be scared. So yeah, assuming you don't have enough resources, you can just catch them from everywhere, but you can basically place these everywhere, including inside the mines. Yeah, so instead of like getting lost inside those dark places, one of the things that you can do, if you have paid attention, the mines have like different paddings. You can actually use this, mate. Like, I am talking here. Can you not? If you're lost or you don't know which sides you need to go in each of the mines, because it happened to me, I got lost inside the mines a lot. Just put one of these at least inside the entrance of each of the paths, because there's like at least 4 paths inside every mine. So you can use this actually in order to get around or get away and find your paths as well. And for example, like if you have things that you want to mark up, light usually reflects very well at night, so you can use these for pinpointing locations. Like if you're not playing like with any markers, you can basically place those. Like the game recommends you that you use the good old signal fire, but well, I don't need it because I have all of the marks like activated from the general when you're making the world thing, so I don't really ever use that thing how I should be using that thing. But well, that's another story. And another thing that will increase the quality of your life in this game is this little thing. Where are you? Yes, I got destroyed. I destroyed those so much that I got this much fiber. So yeah, this little thingy. This is one of the best things that as a player you can find in this game. Later in the game it loses a little bit of its point because you will always have to be on your toes. But if you have the nerves to actually like shift your gear, I don't. Like I just spend time being well rested. It helps a lot. But basically, if you want to spend less time farming, this is what you need. Resource gathering consumes 35% less stamina. Yeah, one of the best things. One of the reasons why I could actually plow through, like if you have paid attention, I'm level 11, but each and every single one of my gear right now is level 15. Main reason is because I have that ring. Yeah, every time I go from one location, like when like the coastal area ended and I had to go to foothills, I just put out that ring. I found one mine, and every day, because these mines actually almost, like for me, it takes between 6 to 8 hours-ish for these to respawn. But basically I never waited for it. So for example, I made these fast travel points. I just fast travel, I just farm them, and if I don't have time to even play the game, I just log on, I go farm and bring everything back and put them inside these little thingies for production, and I just leave the game be. Yeah, and tomorrow when I come, I have iron again, and it responds, so I can go farm it again and again, and because of that, I never basically run out of copper, so I always have copper bullets to put in between the eyes of my enemies. And yes, because I play Cutlass and this gets like 90% damage on this, and I do like 4,000 damage. I have another video that I explain every single detail about the weapons and like every single detail that you see, like from Pierce attack level and Pierce like the stat itself, but that's another story. But these are mostly the things that will improve your life drastically. Also, if you have checked your bonfire has a location for workers. You can find these workers all across the map. This little fella is inside the, what was it? The little people of Tortuga base, wherever it is. For me, it's like on the toppest section of the map. And there's the blacksmith guy, the black axle. These actually provide me with goodies. One of them allows me to actually have 30% more chance of producing more elixirs. Elixirs are, by the way, not potions, so you will not get double potions. You will get double elixirs. I know I speak Americano again. I talk too much. Then you get double elixirs with 30% chance. You do not get anything for the potions, but clay bottles are now produced in 2. These 2 were like the best 500 gold that I've spent in this game. Specifically the food guy. Yeah, the axle guy actually allows you to get 30% chance of making another piece of food. This dude is underrated. Like, I think the first thing you need to buy in this game with your 500 first gold is number 1, the ship upgrade. Number 2 is this guy. Because 30% chance on these, man, I really hate going and farming cane sugar from foothill area. So I just want to buy it all the time, basically. And you never have enough gold in this game unless you reach the final area. Like, when you reach here, the gold, like, money is everywhere. Because every single enemy that you kill gives you, like, 5 coins, 20 coins. So you basically just don't need coins anymore after you reach here. You can just go farm, like the ancient ore. And you will get enough of objects to sell to the smugglers. But before this area happens, I think because this 30% is so OP, I played completely with just coffee. If you guys have watched my other videos, I only use coffee and fish. Because this is the best food types in the game. Yeah, vitality and endurance are the best thing that can happen to you. And whenever I'm farming, I use the blue ones too. But again and again, I am still using endurance and vitality. And that reason lies in diminishing returns. If you want to learn about that, watch that video about all the stats. I explained there how you should do these. But basically, this is easy life. Yeah, literally easy life. You do not need anything else like that. And if you have trouble finding homemade gunpowder, yeah, you can kill the pirates and so on. But if you're in foothills or any kind of map location, you have seen pirate areas, right? Like anything that has pirates in it, it respawns the things that you have. One of the best places that you can go is the first boss area. Let me see, where are you? Yeah, for me, like, it's here. This place, you know, resource that can be gathered here. One of the things that you can do, actually, whenever you're running out of, let's say, gunpowder, just go to this first boss area. If you get out of the cave, you will be inside a camp. That camp usually has, like, 30-40 gunpowder in it, like, normally. And there's some pirates that you can kill. So basically, every 4, 5, 6 hours, 6 to 8 hours, let's say, you can basically just fast travel here, kill some pirates, gather some reputation, and also farm your gunpowder. So yeah, that's a very good thing to know too, because this thing has actually like saved me from farming sulfur completely. Because man, I am done farming ore. Like, I wanted to play a pirate game, I became a miner. I literally feel like a miner. Like, this is slavery at this point. Like, how much resources do you need for a weapon? Man, I already spent 5. Look, you already spent 10 for making it. Why am I paying 10 more every time I'm repairing it or upgrading it? Like, it already spent the 10. Like, it is made of 10. It should take like 5, 4 for upgrading it. Why do you do this to me, game? Balance this thing, please. That is too many resources. I've spent like 70, 80 hours playing this game now. I swear 40% of 40 hours of it was just me like clinking and clanking inside the mines. I did not even get to play the game that much. I wanted action. All I got was a spark on a rock. That is a that's a genuine, by the way, criticism about this game. I literally feel like a pirate slave rather than a pirate. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's enough blabbering about the quality of life in this game. Hope this was helpful. Hope you guys are having fun playing Windrose. I will be making more and more videos about this game. But the game is actually, like, even though it's the first patch, it is big. It is really big, and there's a lot of things that I want to talk about and actually get your opinions about too as well. So if you want to see any kind of specific guide videos, or you have any questions, leave a comment. I answer all of the comments. And well, as always, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for the likes, hypes, subs, memberships, and supers. And if it's nighttime, I hope you sleep like babies. And if it's daytime, I hope you find this ring really fast. I swear, like, this game is becoming like a second job at this point because of the mining. See you in the next video, fellas. See you in the next video.